Hey everybody, it's Max McAllister here today to answer a couple of questions about our tip over kit that are really good questions, and I actually had to go get the answers to. Mainly people are wondering what's kind of the minimum temperature they can install the kit and have the adhesives work properly, since it is winter and obviously in lots of places the temperature is cold. As most people are aware, adhesives work better certainly when it's warm. So I talked to a technical guru engineer at 3M about the particular adhesive we're going to use, which I'm not revealing because I don't need to help counterfeiters. But our particular adhesive has a data, it's like 6-page or double sides of like 8 pages of data related to it. I was surprised, there's crazy stuff in there. But some cool things about it. Well, to answer your primary question, 50 degrees Fahrenheit is the minimum recommended application temperature. And the engineer was describing it that there's actually a kind of a flow in the adhesive that, we would, makes you think of liquid, but in a way that, but it's not, is in our eyes, is ordinary people. But there is a flow of the adhesive to the surface it's bonding to. And when it's cold, that flow doesn't occur properly. So it's ideal if you can be above 70 degrees. So, and there's no reason you can't, generate 70 degrees, put a heat lamp on, a warmer heater next to your bike and get one saddlebag warm at a time. But while I was looking at this, I found two things that I thought were curious. Short-term temperature resistance. It can take short-term temperature up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 149 C. Long-term temperature resistance, 10,000 minutes, it can take at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius. So this is a really good adhesive. That's all I can say about that. And then another lesson I learned, I was curious. The primer that we supply is very famous, Primer 94, and it's actually not a secret ingredient. It's an awesome ingredient, but without it, our kit just wouldn't work. Primer 94 says that you need to apply it and let it dry. My question was, is there a maximum amount of time after you've applied it that can you wait too long to put your part on? And he said, as a matter of fact, no. And he said it's kind of almost an indefinite application. So when the primer is on top of your surface, it somehow chemically alters the surface permanently in a way that makes it so it can just be there. And whenever you decide to apply your component, it's ready to go. So what that does mean is you can take your primer bulbs and you might be able to do the whole bike with 2 of them. I don't know, but certainly I've supplied you with 3 plus spares. The reason I give you 4 spares if you buy the complete kit is I suspect you might only be replacing, if you had to, 1 piece. So you really wouldn't need, so I've given you 4 bulbs in case you have to replace 4 pieces somewhere randomly in the future. So that's the idea there. But you can primer the whole bike first and then come back and put your adhesives later. So that's not a problem. And then anyway, we're starting to get lots of photos and videos. I'll try and post some of them if they show up, little shorts and things, because people they just want to see, what does it look like on my white bike, on my blue bike, what does it look like on a bike with a stripe? And another question was, some of the models have on the saddlebag below the ridge is a Honda logo that says Goldwing on it, and they wondered if it would interfere with that. And I have a photo of a bike here, we'll show you that in a second, that shows it, and it looks great. It doesn't bother it at all. And so that was one of the questions. And so seeing it applied to lots of different colors of bikes, some are matte finish, and the blacks, the gloss, the shiny, the matte, they're starting to roll in. So I'll try and share them from time to time. But I'm going to share this one with you because I think it's super cool. First, I'm going to show you I want you to see this is from Rodney Draper. and he sent this in, and there is a saddlebag with the protection installed and with the Goldwing logo there. Looks great. But this guy is a cabinet maker, and he had the whole workshop at his disposal, and he called up and asked for an extra set of these tip-over saddlebag guards, and we didn't know what for. He wanted them to not have adhesive on them. So here's what he was doing. He ground the back of them so that the contour for the saddlebag was off, and then he applied the adhesives and matched up his trailer precisely to our protection on the saddlebags. So this looks really nice. That took a lot of effort on this guy's part, and there they are on his mirrors up there. But I thought this was super cool to see that package look. So really sharp workmanship there on Rodney's part, and great creativity to dress up his trailer. Certainly people can bump into that or scratch his trailer. I don't know if it'll save it if it tips all the way over, but I haven't tested trailers, but it certainly looks really good. Anyway, my name's Max. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and hopefully you're enjoying seeing photos. They're out circulating on a lot of the forums now. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because that really helps keep the channel going, and I'll be back with more great content soon.